Yeah, hi guys. This is my part 2 of my unintentional ASMR savers haul. So these things I've bought over the last maybe month from Savers. So this I bought most recently. It's for $3.99. I'll just put my light a bit closer. And yeah, it's beautiful. I'd say retro. Late early 90s. Let's have a look if we can find a date. 97. There we go. John Sands. And I opened it up. Don't want to open it up too much, but let's just check. Alright, so these are the envelopes. Aren't they beautiful? There's a pattern on this side and on that side. So pretty. And the paper pads. Oh wow, these are good quality. I think I folded one to test it out. So pretty. And it's oh yeah, okay. Is that the writing one, is it? Ah, you get the writing one, so you can write straight. And it's really good quality. It's not the flimsy, but not too thick either. And also with Savers, if you donate a bag of clothing, they give you a 20% off coupon. So yeah, it's whatever price you see I paid, it's 20% off. So yeah. That's why I didn't want to open it up too much, because I suppose I can just never thought of this. I'm not very bright, am I? It's boxed. I can just put the bloody box on. But for presentation, it looks better the other way. But there we go. You know what? You can even reuse this as a cover, couldn't you? Wow. Beautiful. There we go. Might even slip back that. Maybe to stop it from getting dust, maybe. Well, I think we'll just throw it. Okay. I don't know why my cats piss on anything with plastic on it. So weird. So things like this I don't really want to leave lying around. Alright, the next thing I found, which was like, oh wow, look at this. I'm just sitting at my coffee table, that's why it's a bit of space there. 500 system cards. Paid 6 minus 20% Australian dollars. And these are, you know, you can fold them in half. And what I've seen people do is add things to, like, stick things on. Use these as a, do you know what I mean? Or just use them for whatever. So I thought of maybe selling these in my Etsy, maybe as is. The ones on the outside are a bit dodgy, but then I thought maybe the ones on the inside I can sell because they're crisp, and the ones on the outside I can maybe coffee dye. And being coffee dye, of course, you can sell them for more as well. So I might have to maybe find something to put over this. But yeah, what a great deal. Really good deal. Found this a while ago. I was so blessed. I love these old things. So this says Robex Hickok, genuine buffalo made by Lyle Robertson's Son, Proprietary Limited, Victoria, and that's the state I live in Australia. And I've got so many beautiful, you know, old vintage playing cards. Stop it. Like, how beautiful is this? Is that just not adorable? It's got the little clips. Wow. Look how yellow they are. Goes to show how old they are. If I had to guess, I wouldn't be surprised if they were from the 50s. Is that right? Cute little doggy. Oh, look at the age on them, guys. Beautiful. I don't know, something's telling me 50s. Could even 46, I know. The Future Life by Renee Patch, Doctor of Law. Why did I get this book? Must be a reason. I wouldn't have bought this. There's nothing special about it. Oh, okay. This must have been something I came across for free at the bins, at the clothes bins. And I would have thought for the cover and possibly the pages, Eternal Perdition. What's this about? The Importance of the Future Life. Oh no, I would have bought this to read. This is about the future life, yes. I remember being impressed with the subject matter, and this being written from 1963, because I'm all into all that spiritual stuff, and I believe in past lives and all that. Yeah, I would have actually bought this from Savers to have a read. Importance of the Future Life. So it's talking about our future lives after we die here and then get reincarnated and come back again. the place of the dead. And he's underlined some things, which is interesting. David, bereaved of his child, said, "Now he is dead. Can I bring him back again? I shall go to him. But he will not return to me." Sam. Yeah. At the end of his life, a king slept with his fathers. The current expression in the Book of the Kings. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then I came across this one. Walt Disney Stories from Other Lands. This will be lovely to use as a cover for a children's book. Paid $2.50 for it. Oh, look at that. The Wonderful World of Walt Disney, Stories from the Other Lands. How beautiful. What year is that? 1963 as well. Wow. Mary Poppins. This is why I bought it. So here it's got the original Mary Poppins stories are copyrighted. It's got 1934, 35, 43, 52, 63, which is this one. An east wind was blowing over Cherry Tree Lane, where Jane Michael Banks lived with their parents. Mr. and Mrs. Banks, besides... Anyway, I don't know why I started reading. Isn't that beautiful? It's exactly like the movie. Just, wow. Beautiful. I remember all of these scenes. Beautiful. Pour a spoonful of sugar, helps and medicine go down the medicine. The Sword in the Stone, that's King Arthur, obviously. Alice in Wonderland. I'm spewing this one doesn't have too many pages. It's only got these. Yeah. And there's no pages ripped out. 101 Dalmatians. Cruella de Vil. The dog nap. See, this one's got quite a few pages to it. Goes on for a while. Peter Pan. You can even sell these on eBay if you really wanted to. Robin Hood. Or if you like, when you have an Etsy store, you can sell it in Etsy. I have a store on Etsy. I'm trying to change it to Seriously Scrapping. I've changed my eBay name to Seriously Scrapping. I think it's just easier if I'm known everywhere with the one name, but I just don't know how to change it on Etsy. It's proving a bit difficult. I think I need to jump on the computer to do that. So this would be a good boho for boho books. See? Sardinia, an island apart. It's in part of Italy. Goliath II. Portugal beside the sea. Oh, Portugal. What does this end? And then there's Lapland, People of the Reindeer. Oh. Oh, wow. The Highlands, Scotland's crown. I feel something. I think my oldest daughter's heritage is Scottish. I've got some type of link, something about Scotland or Ireland that is really appealing to me. Cheese making. I think maybe in a past life I would have had some life that meant a lot to me. Isn't that beautiful? Is that Tarzan? The Swiss Family Robinson. Zorro. Big Red. Darby O'Gill. Oh, look. Isn't that cute? That must be Bambi. Could be wrong. Bambi. Oh. What a beautiful book, hey? And it's the last one here with the little penguin. The Cold-Blooded Penguin. What a lovely book. I'm sure that would have been very popular back in its time. This I thought was really cool. So this is the city I live in Australia, Melbourne. It's the capital city of the state I live in, which is Victoria, which is the southeast of Australia. And so this is about beautiful things from 80 creative people. And I thought, oh, this will be awesome. And maybe there's some people in here I might know. So here it's got all the names of the artists. Just quickly running through to see if I recognize anyone. I should have been in there. Wow, what's that? That's unusual. So it's got Victoria Haslam, knitwear designer. Charles Maymone, he's a tailor. We've got Paul Anthony, fashion designer. Gwendolyn Birkin, what a beautiful name. Natalie Bagg, lingerie. Sati Taylors. Nikki Gabriel, knitwear and textile designer. Oh. Brendan Dwyer, shoemaker. Fashion designer. Oh wow, textile artist. Milliner, people that make beautiful hats. A jeweler. Oh, look at that, how artistic are those designs, hey? See if I can. Button maker. Oh, Kate Bolton. Farina Galata. Eyewear designer, makes glasses. Textile handbag maker. Milliner. Wow, look at that. So pretty. Jeweler and a walking stick maker. Oh, wow. Oh. Jeweler and a taxidermist. Oh, wow. Jeweler. Oh, I like these. Another jeweler. Milliner. Another jeweler. Oh, wow. Oh my God, look at that. It's a little record player. Can you see that? What's this? Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Little rocket. Then we got a bag maker. Even tells you where they are too, I think. Rose Street Artist Market in Fitzroy. South Melbourne. Their suburbs quite close to me. Homewares. Oh wow, love that. Orange, yes. Oh wow, I would love to do a course in that. Glass artist, where they see the blowing of the glass. Craft Victoria. Oh, where is he? Oh, so Ian Potter Centre, NGV Australia, to study both the paintings and the painting techniques. Walking from St Kilda Beach to Middle Brighton Pier. Inspirations. Furniture maker. Quilter. Furniture makers. Homemade designers. Metal artisans. Lightning designer. Clockmaker. Tile painter. Home accessories. I was impressed with this person. Lampshade maker. That's something I'd probably like to do, maybe. That's cute. Little corset. I think we'd all do. I remember ages ago we did a altered lampshade. Maybe that's something we can do in the swap. Craft swap. Aussie craft and sell. Shell artist. Oh wow, that's interesting. I got a whole bag of shells in my last video I showed you. Oh wow, look at all that. Ceramicist. Oh. Mirror maker. Oh, beautiful. Oh, I love that. metal artist. Oh, lovely. Ceramicist. Woodwork. Glass artist. Wow. Inspirations. Black Rock. It's near St Kilda, nice beach area. It would be helpful if they actually had places where people could go to learn the crafts. Do you know what I mean? Oh, how cute is this? Toy maker, sculptor. That is so cool. Very eccentric. Ah, St Kilda Salvation Army Family Store. A great source for metal receptacles and other objects. Ah, Inkerman Street, St Kilda. Biscuit and sweet maker. Oh, artist, textile sculptor. Boat builder. Oh, wow. Stringed instrument maker. Oh, wow. Surfboard maker. Toy maker. Oh, they're so cute. Cute little dollies. I got the most beautiful doll. I don't know if you're interested. If you're interested, let me know in the comments and I'll show you in the next one. Bought from a lady on Etsy. Puppet maker. Oh, wow. Stringed instrument maker. Stationery designers. Oh, wow. That's more like us, isn't it? Ah, look, she's using a sewing machine there. Stitching that on there. Another violin. Baker. Journal makers. Journal makers. Wow. Hound Dog Bop Shop. Original reissued recordings of rock and roll. Sticky subterranean arcade in an appropriate place to find a store devoted to science. Experiment self-published magazine. Gravel Street bookstore. But it was the pair search for the perfect journal, one that would lie flat, enabling sketching right into the spine, that led to the creation of Hammer and Daisy. Using skills they learned during a month-long scholarship at the specialist bookbinding school Centre del Bel Libre in Ascona, Switzerland. Gracia and Louis started their own journal-making business in 2003. Well, we didn't have to go to Switzerland to learn, did we? Wow. Chocolatier. Oh. Guitar maker. cupcake maker. Botanical homewares designer. Candle maker. Lithographer. Oh wow. I've always been fascinated with that. Yeah, see, they're using stone and that metal thing to print the image. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. Paint maker. Oh wow. Pure pigment. Little jewels of colour. Card designer. They're using sewing machine. We definitely should be on here with our amazing abilities. A recorder maker. Yeah. Then I fell in love with this book. This was a bit expensive, but I love reading about this here and there in my lifetime. This is the religious book of Krishna, the Vedic Indian religion, the Bhagavad Gita, I think it's called. Look at these beautiful images. How is this printed? They're beautiful. Look at these images. Because I was really thinking of making a spiritual book about spirituality. It's beautiful. You know what my belief is? They have a lot of gods depicted with blue skin back then. It's actually, I know there's probably more than just one race, but there is a extraterrestrial race called the Arthurians that comes from the Arthurian star system, and they're said to have blue skin, so I believe that it was them. Let's see, it's from 1970. So I definitely wouldn't mind having a read through that. It makes it a lot more interesting to read like this as opposed to the Bible, how boring the Bible is. Like this way makes it easier to read. The book's bigger, so the words are bigger. Do you know what I mean? It's more appealing to the everyday person. Pradiyama, born to Krishna and Rukmini. Some more beautiful images. Krishna and Jambavan fought like two opposing vultures. While Krishna and Arjuna were resting and drinking water, they saw a beautiful girl of marriageable age walking along the bank of the Yamuna. Krishna pulled them strongly, just as a child pulls pulls a toy wooden ball. Lord Krishna saw that the trident of the Mura demon was gradually rushing toward his carrier, Garuda. Ramini fell down straight like a banana tree cut down by a whirlwind. Doesn't really make sense. We have to actually read the book, don't we? But wow. Beautiful. A beautiful book. And I came across these. How awesome are these? These could be used as nail rhinestones, as smaller ones, but they could also be used in crafting as well. So, like blues, purples. The quality isn't really too good for me to use. I don't like using acrylic stones for my crafts. I mean for the nails, because they don't shine as good as glass. Yeah, so I'll probably just use these for the crafting, perhaps, especially for the spiritual journal. They could imitate gemstones, I suppose, or for any gemstone really. But yeah, they don't really shine too much. I like using glass for nails. But I thought I can sell, sell them in my store perhaps. Or part of my, I think it's up to a 6 kilogram mystery box, I think, that I'm selling for about $80. And you get a big 6 kilogram box of basically the stuff that I get from Savers. Alright, this was pretty cool. I got all this for like $3. 'em. Staples, definitely don't want to be pricked by a staple. $80 meters. Wow. so I can probably sell this for really cheap as well in my store, seeing as I got it for so cheap. Probably sell it for like 50 cents a yard. So maybe, what's that? 4 yards for, well, maybe I'll sell 6 yards at a time at 50 cents each. What's that? Will be $3. So 6 yards for $3. Plus I have to add 22% interest. So 22% of $3 is, well, let me work this out. Well, so with eBay, it's, if I sell it on eBay, I think I'll get charged 10% interest and then 12% for advertising. Whereas on Etsy, I don't think they advertise. So probably, I'm not sure how much it'll be on Etsy. Maybe I think it's 15% on Etsy. What's 22% of $3?
The answer is 66 United States cents.
So we'll see. What's 22% of $3 in Australian money?
The answer is approximately 1.02 Australian dollars.
Oh wow. So I'd have to sell it for $4, basically. Okay. $4 for 6 yards is still good. It's really pretty. It's a dainty little trim. See the little... little pen. I also got this beautiful, I was thinking, oh my gosh, how beautiful would this be for my boho? Paid $5 for it, for my boho book or spiritual book. Isn't that just beautiful? As the cover, I can have this as the cover and then put over little bits of sari trims here and there. You know, I just love the brilliant kind of shine it gives. And there is quite a bit there. It starts from here. So it starts from here and it goes all the way there. And then from here it goes all the way there. So it goes about 1.5 yards one way and 1.5 yards the other way. And I fold it the other way so I can't get hair all over it. I don't know if it's real or fake velvet. It might, I think it might just be like a polyester, but it doesn't matter. It's they'll make lovely boho. You know, you can even use them for the pockets, make little pockets or covers or whatever you want. Found this gorgeous little boho book. I got it for the cover. It's a Russian book, actually. Nikolai Leskov, but I got it for her image. And I thought if I was ever to do a little journal, I can maybe just cover that with some cute little, sari trim over the spine here and put something there, but just leave this image. But before I use any books, I like to look them up to see if they're worth anything, I don't know. There's not a year on this. I find Russian writing fascinating. It's similar to Greek. Like here it says Nikolai. So here you know that the H is an N in Russian. And the backward N is an I in Russian. The K is the same. The O is the same. And like the Greek writing, the L, that's our capital L in Greek. See? Nikolai. So the backward N is an I. So Nikolai. Leskov. So L-E. So the C is an S sound. Kov. And like the Greek, the B is a V. So the English B is a V in Russian and Greek. Leskov. Leskov. Nikolai Leskov. Fascinating, hey? But I don't get this. I'm like, huh? And so and in Russian is E. I need to find out how to make the sounds in Russian. It's fascinating. I love learning languages. There's the apps that teach you all that. It's good fun. In Greek, the P is a R. What do we say? So that's Raska stories. I don't know if the P's are in Russian. Interesting. Anyway. But yeah, these images, I suppose you could use them. Oh, there's not really too many, is there? Yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was interesting for the cover, perhaps, to be used. Can be sold for that purpose. Lace. So beautiful lace. Look at this beautiful lace. So, paid $5 minus a 20%. So this says 10 meters. At another shop, this was not at Savers. Probably another pawn, not pawn, second-hand store. Some lovely old lace. This lace is really impressive. Wow. Can't see any writing on it, but wow. Oh, look, there's feathers. Oh, wow. Definitely have to put this up in my store. Oh. Probably want to see lace like this is very rare, and I'd probably sell this for $5 a yard, considering a few things. The width, so the thicker the lace, the more it sells for. The design, the age and the condition. It's in good condition. It's quite vintage. I wouldn't say it's antique, but it's definitely 60s. So therefore, you know, I think $5 a yard is a reasonable price. And if anyone's watching, I mean, anyone can do this. I mean, why not make a bit of money on the side doing what you love? And yeah, it's awesome. Look at this. Oh my gosh. So this says 36 yards. It's a very, very soft, dainty little trim. I'll probably sell this for like maybe $2 a yard. It's just got a beautiful, it feels like it's gonna melt away. It's that soft, I kid you not. Absolutely beautiful. And then I came across this. This was $4. How beautiful is this? So this is from Triton. It says 25 meters on here. I'd have to Google that name. Does it say Trenton? Trimtex. Never heard of that. Let me see. Trimtex lace. Oh. So someone's selling Trimtex lace on Etsy. Okay. Same binding. What's this called? Oh, jeez. They use it on lampshades, yeah? Fringe trim. It's beautiful, isn't it? Wish there was an end I can... Anyway, it's beautiful, isn't it? Maybe $5 a yard. Let's have that. Fringe trim, no. Tassel fringe trim. Forget the name. Cord trim. Trimtex corded trim. Corded tassel lace trim. hollow out fringe trim. Trimtex corded rope. Trimtex rope tassel trim. Oh, that's the closest. Twisted rope, that's right. Okay. So this is basically similar. 11 meters of twisted rope tassel trim fringe for sofa bedding. So they're selling it for 68. That's about $5, isn't it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Yeah, it's a bit more than $5. Yeah, they're probably adding the fees on top of that. So yeah, that's about right. I was on the ball. Been doing this for a while. Okay. Oh wow. Let's see how much it's going for on AliExpress. It's like mine, isn't it? It's on AliExpress. Mine looks a lot longer, but 11 meters. It's saying 41% off. 11 meters for $26. 8 centimeters. Okay. Well, let me get it on. Mine's a lot better quality than that. So 5 inches. How many centimeters is 5 inches? Oh, 12. Someone 12.7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so mine's longer. Mine's better. Okay. So mine's 12.7 centimeters and theirs is 8 centimeters. I thought mine looked longer. So it used to be 44 and they reckon it's down to 26. Amazon, let's have a look on Amazon. So Amazon US, 1 yard for 7.5 centimeters, which is less than mine, $23 US. Wow. Geez, this shit isn't cheap, is it? Unreal. eBay. Let's have a look on it. So it's called Twisted Rope. Okay. 8 centimeters. Okay. So it's selling 8 centimeters or 3 inches. Mine is 5 inches. So you select how many meters. So I'll just say 1 meter. So 1 meter is $7.81. Well, geez, these aren't cheap. So hopefully mine will fly off the shelf. Geez, they're not cheap, are they? Okay, so I've got another book. Let's move on. All right, so this book, and then I'll show you another way to look up what things are worth, yeah? So with this book, I'll go take a picture of it. So you take a picture of it. So after you take a picture of it, you bring up your picture and see that little eye thing. You click on it, and then it shows you Arthurian books by days eBay. Click on that. So it shows you what other people visit, what other people are selling it for. Oh wow, that's cheap. They're only selling it for like $3 on pounds, which is about $6. Why so cheap? Geez, that's very cheap. See, someone else is selling theirs for £18, so it's about close to $40 Australian, and some other people are selling it for £4. So oh, nails. I like my nails. Anyway, eBay. Etsy. Let's have a look on Etsy. Oh, it's been sold. Oh, see, on Etsy, we're selling for $63. That's more like it, because once you see, you'll understand why. It's a beautiful book. Yeah, I'll definitely sell mine on Etsy. Okay. The Arthurian Book of Days, it's called. King Arthur. Okay. And it's got a beautiful dust jacket. Oh, so 10th, 95, $35 it was back then. Beautiful book. So this was owned by Barbara Crawford from Essendon. Okay. What a beautiful book. You know what I was even thinking? See all that lovely gold and stuff. It's got, you know, journals, like the dates are really popular, like yeah. So it can be cut out, like you could just use that as a page instead of the whole page and just cut around nicely and just use that as a page. I don't know, just a thought. Like if you needed the January, say the January months, like 7th, 8th, 9th, meant anything in the journal that you were referencing to or whatever, or February, say if you're making a journal for someone whose date of birth was February, maybe you can put that page in. Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful. Medieval, if you're doing a medieval style book. So yeah, I'll probably sell this for $50 and then add the fees on top. So it'll probably come to about $65 or whatever, plus shipping. Yeah, I mean, that's how you make money, and I paid $4 for it. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's how I make money. I'm not saying I make a lot of money, and I'd rather sit on it for ages than sell it for real cheap for next to nothing. Do you know what I mean? So, oh my gosh, look what I found. Kate Greenway. This is from 1970. It is in such good condition because on eBay you have to state whether it's new or not. I'm going to state it's, of course, pre-owned, but I'm going to say it's pre-owned, but it's like new. I'm going to put in the description. I put pre-owned so I don't have issues, but honestly, you wouldn't know that this is from 1970. It hasn't even been creased back the spine. Do you know what I mean? 1977. Absolutely stunning. The Pied Piper Hamelin, a poem by Robert Browning, London, 1888. To see the townsfolk suffer, so from vermin was a pity. So this has got 50 pictures, and he tells you about the picture, the Pied Piper of Hamelin. At the last, people in a body to the town hall came flocking. At last the people in a body to the town hall came flocking. "'Tis clear," cried they, a mages, a nobody, and as for our corporation, shook. In the journeying fraternity, Kate Greenway paint art, illustrations are very popular. This can be folded for a journal page, which is wonderful. Oh, and that's good because on this side you're not wrecking any images. So how awesome is that? And you can actually have this as a page, as one page, and cut it like that, and do the same to the other page, and then extend them in the inside with their own little spine to create a double page, you know what I mean? So with this one and this one, I would personally cut them right on the line, and then I would join them up to make a double page by putting a little, the little cardboard insert. Yeah. Marigold Garden. This wasn't in the book section. This was actually in the haberdashery section. I'm like, someone must have grabbed it and put it back. I'm like, thank God they put it back. I mean, wow. Beautiful. They're gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so let's just find out how much these are going for out of curiosity. Take a picture. See, it's looking it up. Let's see. Is it? So someone's selling it for only $15. That's cheap. Not available. Obviously, it's been snapped up quickly. I would never sell it that cheap. Let's see. Another one. Is it? Yeah, that's more like it. See, they were selling it for 82 Canadian, which is probably about close to 100 Australian, but now they're having 50% off and they're selling it for 41. Oh, what are they selling? Wonderful vintage ceramic mugs with the beautiful, so they're selling the mugs and the book. This is on Etsy, another one. So $32. I'd probably want 40 for it, and then if I was to sell it on Etsy, I'd want 40. What are the interest fees? What are the fees on Etsy?
According to Google Help, no, participation in AdSense is free of charge.
Not AdSense, on Etsy. Etsy sales. Can't believe I don't even know. Look, I know with eBay it's 10%, the listing fee, whatever they charge, like, you know, interest fees, plus 12% marketing if you have yours promoted. So all up it's 22%, but I can't believe I don't know with Etsy. Set up your Etsy shop, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I've already done that, but what's that? Anyway. See how they fucking hide things from you? They don't tell you how much it is. Promoted listings. Increase visibility in Etsy search by promoting. They've never given me an option to promote anything. That's weird. Fulfill orders, additional tips for selling. Anyway. I'd assume it's pretty similar. This was cool, mandalas. I thought this would be cool to add into my spiritual book. Like, once I colour the images. Cool little mandalas. It's only $2. And I like how the other side hasn't got anything, because when you colour it in with Copex, it leaves a mark on the other side. So you'd also have to put a paper there to stop it going through here with the Copex. But it looks so nice with the Copex. I've done a few things with the Copex. Oh, this is flower mandalas. I'll show you. I haven't done this for a while, but I'll show you what I have done. I've done these. And see, that's how it looks on the other side. It goes right through. And that's why I need a piece of paper to, like that. Because see that orange, it started going through. So I've done a few. I've done that. And this wasn't, haven't done any for a few months at least. There's another one I did with the Copic markers. That's one I started. See, they show up on the back. There's another one. And it was very relaxing doing these too. Oh, I think that's one of my best ones, probably. Jeez, I did do a few, didn't I? And I bought one from someone who, it was really pretty. They had so much work done to it. Anyway, don't know where I put that, but anyway. this was a really pretty Australian book to give to kids that find reading boring. Usually, you know, kids get put off if it's just words with no pictures. So have a look at this. How beautiful are these images, and it's good reading for a primary school age. What a beautiful book. Oh, I love that. So, first printing 2000, Bindi Bindi. Sounds like an Aboriginal name. Illustrated by Lynn Wilson. Australian verse for the young by Bindi Bindi. So it's definitely got an Aboriginal kind of story to it, which is what I liked. A message to each child. We hope you'll enjoy this book of verse. Some poems are wordy, others quite terse, but our fauna is there for you to enjoy, so come and meet them, don't be coy. And whenever you open this picture book and at each of these creatures you take a look, make them your friends, and you will find that animals, like people, will respond if you're kind. And it's like about the artist. Lynn Wilson lives in her family in Gympie, Queensland, and has had considerable success as an artist. Lynn especially enjoys a challenge that commissions present. She can then apply her talents in harmonizing a variety of concepts to produce and complete work. We at Bindi Bindi have greatly valued Lynn's enthusiasm and considerable input, which have contributed so much to the making of Australian verse for the young. Bindi Bindi must be a place. Arthur's note. We are living in a world spinning out of control, with many of the old-fashioned values fast disappearing. The very fabric of human society seems to be coming apart. Today's world demands much of the young, rushing them through childhood with little time to establish real values. In this, our second volume, we have endeavoured to present some primary lessons in a fun way and give children a glimpse of yesteryear Australia. We have again used our unique fauna as the principal characters and have included a helpful glossary. It is our sincere wish that Australian verse for the young will bring some knowledge and some pleasure to our young readers. Bindi Bindi Publishing. Okay. Isn't that beautiful? And with my Greek background, I had to get this. The Colour Book of Greek Mythology. It was $4. I think that's from the 70s. $72. Just really impressed with the good condition and coloured pictures. It is good reading about my culture. I mean, I'm very proud to come from a Greek background, very cultured. You know, there's 150,000 Greek words in the English alphabet, in the English language. 150,000 words are from the Greek language, yes. Isn't that beautiful? psychology. Psychologist. Psychiatrist. 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 I'm pretty sure cat is from the English as well. Gata. Gata, cat. The C is a G. Anyway. That's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? Opposite. Harpy carrying off a child. The harpies, the name is from a Greek word meaning snatchers. Harpies, I didn't know that. Well, according to Homer and Hesiod, the personification of violent winds, strong enough to snatch people away, like a monsoon, yeah. They were usually depicted as birds with the faces of women. See? And in mythology, they are described as the daughters of Thaumas and Electra, daughter of Oceanus, not the sister of Orestes. They make a notable appearance in the story of the Argonauts. When the voyagers reach Salmydessus, they found the king Phineus in great distress because the harpies continually plagued him. He had the gift of prophecy and had earned the wrath of Zeus for using his gift too accurately. The harpies snatched the food from his table and defiled what they couldn't carry away. The Argonauts rid Phineus of the harpies, and in turn he gave them valuable advice about the voyage. The relief shown here in the British Museum and comes from a tomb of the 5th century BC found at Xanthos in Asia Minor. Wow. I think that is everything. I didn't pay for this. I actually found this at the clothes bin. I thought that was cool. I don't know if anyone's I don't know if you'd have to cover shipping if anyone's interested in it. I will give that to you. But like I said, you'd have to cover the shipping. It's interesting. It looks a bit unfinished, doesn't it? What's this? Some hair on this book. It's got, you know, when it's got like, it's made of like a material. Oh, wow. Oh, this is Michelangelo. Oh, I think someone did something naughty here. There's 2 price tags. Oh, it wouldn't have been me. I wouldn't do such a thing. Let's see what the original price was. $9. Okay. All right. Whoa, this was from 1975. Oh, wow. Talks about Greeks. From the dawn of history, even earlier, from remote prehistory, the mythical heroes had served as models for the conduct of ideals of the Greeks, offsprings and unions of god, goddesses, or mortal women. Okay. Fascinating rock carvings. Two-winged horses flanking the sacred tree, the tree of life, are engraved on the robe of an Assyrian king. The robe of another Assyrian figure, also in the British Museum, is adorned with a winged god who holds two winged horses. They all display the precise and lively drawing characteristics of Assyrian works. See figure 3 and 4. Wow. Artisan Museum in Greece. That was from 670 BC. Wow. Oh, I thought this was Michelangelo. No, this is Pegasus, the art of the legend. I know, I thought it was Michelangelo. Wow. What's that about? It looks like they're killing a monster or something. That's weird. And the monster's carrying a little Pegasus. Perseus beheading Medusa. Metope from Temple Sea of Salinas, Sicily. Limestone. Wow. Perseus, while severing the head of Medusa, is looking away from her sight to avoid being turned to stone. Pegasus is already in the arms of his mother. Oh, Athena. Athena, beside Perseus, assists the hero in his task. In this Greek colony of Magna Graecia, far away from the Greek mainland, flourished an important school of sculpture, the Metope. That is so sad that the Pegasus is in the arms of its mother Medusa as it's being killed by. I don't ever know their history about them. I have to kind of read up about that. What a beautiful book. Yeah, this isn't cheap either. I can sell this for $80 easily. What a beautiful book. Look at this. Christmas. Can use that as a journal cover for a Christmas book. Very good condition. 1978. Look at this. It's very medieval. Absolutely beautiful. Isn't it stunning? Like a medieval Christmas book. Hey? Christmas around the world. Sweden, Finland, Holland, Ireland, Scotland. Cute. The Christmas awaits. It's a beautiful book. France, Germany, Italy. In Italy, the Christmas season starts 8 days before Christmas and goes till after the 12th night of the Feast of Epiphany. On the 23rd, or earlier, children dressed as shepherds with sandals, leggings tied with crossing thong, and wearing shepherd's hats go from house to house playing songs on shepherd's pipes and giving recitations. Sicily, Portugal, Greece. Christmas is widely celebrated in Greece, though Easter is the main holiday, as in other lands of the Eastern Orthodox Church. Boys sing carols of the accompaniment of drum beatings and tinkling steel triangles before Christmas Eve Mass. They are rewarded with dry figs, walnuts, almonds, and sweets in the villages and with money in the town. Mass starts at 4 a.m. and ends before daybreak. Pakistan, Bangladesh, India. How beautiful is it? Stop scratching my furniture. They use it as a scratching pose. Japan, New Guinea, Australia. Christmas is in the high summer in Australia, with temperatures as high as 110 degrees Fahrenheit in the shade, which seems a long way away from the cold winter's nights of the European Christmas. Generally, Christmas is celebrated along traditional lines of families often travel great distances to be together. Sometimes, however, they gather not in their homes in the city or in the outback, but at a cottage by the sea. For Christmas is in the main summer holiday period. The holiday centres are packed, the roads to the beaches are jammed, yet the churches are filled with the Christmas Day services, often from very early in the morning. Many of the carols sung are Australian, celebrating Christ's birth with an imagery drawn from the bush. There is not, of course, the contrast between the light and the warmth of a European Christmas and the dark and cold of the nights outside, nor in Christmas, as in Britain, a short and thereof contrasting break in the nation's work schedule, but a part of a long holiday period, yet there is the same intensity of feeling about Christmas, and it is the most important event each year. North American Indians wrapping up Christmas pies. Music. That's pretty. Angels. Paintings. And the most popular one, of course, is Michelangelo's Last Supper. Or is that Da Vinci? Oh, jeez. Da Vinci or Leonardo? Oh, here's the same guy, isn't it? Who painted The Last Supper?
Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah.
According to Milan-museum.com, The Last Supper of Leonardo da Vinci is one of the most famous paintings in the world.
Yeah, the artwork was painted between 1494 and 1498 under the government of Lodovico el Moro and represents a last dinner between Jesus and his disciples. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, cards. Now they're talking about cards. Wow, so pretty. Oh, gorgeous. Saints. What a beautiful book. Cooking. Oh, where are the Greek cakes in here? Easter, Christmas is the Malamericana almond cake. Stories for Christmas. Babushka. Oh, I like the babushka dolls. There once lived deep in the heart of Russia an old peasant woman whose name was Babushka. Babushka lived by herself, yet she was happy and wanted for nothing. She had a fine cabin made of logs cut from the best fir trees in the forest and a good garden in which to grow vegetables. I'm a fortunate woman, Babushka would say to herself. Have I not food in the cupboard and a good fire in the black stove? How her hospitality was known throughout the forest where she lived, for when a tired traveller passed by, the old woman would call, friends, stop and rest in my cabin, and indeed they would. One day at the time when Mother Snow covers the great forests with her white mantle and Father Frost goes dancing from tree to tree, decorating the branches with glittering icicles, old Babushka was outside busily clearing away the snow from her path when 3 travellers came up to her gate. They were richly dressed in fine furs, and each one carried a leather bag. Good day, Mother, they called. Good day to you, gentlemen, replied Babushka, a little breathless, For clearing snow is no easy task for an old woman. Can I help you? Asked Babushka. Indeed you can, good mother, said the first stranger, for we have travelled far and have need of good food and warm beds to sleep in. Then come inside, she answered. I have black bread made this very morning and hot tea on the stove. As for beds, there is only one, for I live on my own, but it's large enough for three. When the three travellers had eaten and drunk all they could, so that their stomachs no longer felt empty, they settled down in the old woman's bed, thanked her for her kindness, and went to sleep. While the travellers slept, Babushka baked more black bread for the next day. But as she baked, the more she thought about the three strangers, is it not so, thought Babushka to herself, that all good men sleep by night and travel by day? When they rise, I shall ask them why they travel so. As Mother Evening came creeping over the forest, spreading hay grey veil behind her, the three travellers awoke and started to make ready to depart. Kind sirs, Babushka said, why is it that you journey by night and you sleep by day? For surely it is hard to find your way in the darkness of the night. Good mother, said the first man, we are three kings who have travelled far from the lands of the east. We search for the Christ child, said the second king. Many years we have been waiting for a mighty star. You know what that star is? It's a UFO. It's not a UFO spacecraft was the sign or the star that led the three wise men to Jesus's birth. Many years we have waited for a mighty star to appear in the heavens, and now it has. For it is told that beneath that star the Christ child will be born. It will guide all who wish to pay homage to the newborn child. We travel by night, said the third king, so that we may follow the star. Each of us carries a gift to give the Christ child. The first king gold, the second king myrrh, and I take frankincense. Oh, how I would like to go with you, said Babushka in wonderment at what the three kings have told her. I have no rich things to give, but I could take my black bread, and they said it is the finest in the forest. Then come, good mother, replied the first king, but you must follow us now, or we shall lose sight of the star. It is impossible, cried poor Babushka, for I must first clean my cabin and see that all is put away. Can you not wait for me just a little longer? The kings shook their heads sadly, saying that they could not lose a moment longer, but told the old woman to hurry her work and follow them. This Babushka said she would do, and bidding the kings goodbye, started to clean her cabin. When at last Babushka had finished her work, she wrapped her great winter cloak around herself, and taking her black bread, opened the door to her cabin. But as old Babushka looked up into the night sky to find the great star, she felt her heart break, for the star had gone. Babushka had taken so long to clean her cabin that the night had given way to dawn. Even the king's tracks had been covered up by the newly fallen snow. How silly I was to see to my home. I should have left with the kings. Yes, you should. That's what I just said. Yes, you should, sobbed the old woman. Oh, who cares? You could have cleaned your house another day, old woman. No matter, I shall travel on. Surely there must be someone who has seen the kings. They would tell me where. They would tell me which way they went, and I will follow. And so Babushka trudged through the snow, asking as she met, as all she met, Have you seen three kings? Which way they were going? But each answer was the same, no. Day turned into weeks, and weeks turned into months, while Babushka, footsore, tired, hungry, looked in vain for the Christ child. After many months, Babushka met a traveller sitting by the roadside. Have you seen three kings who go to the Christ child? Asked Babushka. Three kings I have not seen, old woman, said the traveller, but I have been told of a child who will one day be king. He was born not far from here. They call the town Bethlehem. But stay a while. You look too ill to travel on, old woman. I must, said Babushka. I have travelled far and cannot stop now. Hey, my cat was scratching them. And I am so near the Christ child's birthplace. At last Babushka came to Bethlehem. Stop scratching it. Where is the one they call the Christ child? Said she inquired, a woman washing at a well. If you believe the story, laughed the woman, you will believe anything. Well, if you want to know, the child and the family have gone. They stayed in a stable. It's at the top of that hill. Look, you can see it from where we are standing. Babushka thanked the woman and made her way up the hill to the stable. Inside, Babushka found it empty, except for one donkey and an ass, who brayed and snorted in greeting. Ah, me, sighed Babushka. I am too late, but I shall lay my black bread in the manger. Then the Christ child will know I came. I shall sleep here for the night and start home in the morning. Come, donkey and ass, we shall sleep side by side tonight, for it is cold outside. Soon Babushka fell asleep into a deep sleep, only to be awakened by a beautiful golden light. And what do you think that light was, people? Yes, a UFO, which came from the far corner of the stable. That was the light, from the bloody UFO. Babushka, Babushka, I am here. Come rise and greet me, said a child's voice. Who are you? Cried Babushka in fright. Do you not know you are? Have you not been looking for me? I am the one they call the Christ child. Oh, child, I have waited so long to see you. Then walk into my light, Babushka, and let us hold hands, said the voice softly. And Babushka did so. The next day, they found old Babushka dead. Curled up on the straw, with only the donkey and ass to watch over her. But that is not quite the end of my story, for every Christmas Eve, children all over Russia hang up their stockings in the hope that they will be full in the morning. And so they are, with toys and games, and right at the bottom in colour paper is a piece of black bread. The old ones who know nod their heads and say Mother Christmas has been there. See, Babushka has left some black bread, just as she did for the Christ child all those years ago. Wow, how beautiful is that? I didn't know that. Is that where the Babushka dolls come from, where there's so many inside? Obviously. Wow. Sorry, I don't know why I read all that just then. but something tells me that this book is worth a bit of cash. So this has been sold. Oh, it only sold for $17. That's a shame. Not selling for much. I thought this book would be worth a lot more than that. It's a beautiful book. Especially all these lovely images at the start. And the cover as well. Anyway. That's all I've got to show you. Let's see. A quick look. Yeah, the rest of the things are. Oh, I've got some resin. These are cool. So these are for making, you know, when you make your big one. Ooh, half-pound bag. Oh, glass beads. Suentos. Oh, these are good quality. Wow. Yeah, they're definitely glass. Oh, that's good. Good quality glass coloured beads. These will be good for the boho, for jewelry or boho beads. Yeah, you know how they make the fabric tassels, the boho tassels with the wire, and then they use the wire and wrap these through it. Yeah. I was thinking that would be really cool with these. Got some of this pretty lace as well. It's a gorgeous gathered trim. Some thick twisted rope, just under a yard. You know what I'm thinking that will go so nice with this? Like on the spine or something. With some pretty lace. Oh, nice. Little white pom-poms, homemade pom-poms. It's so pretty. Oh, these will look real pretty on the journals too, wouldn't they? On the spines, hanging off the spines. So I think you can make cute little charms with these. You can make cute little, you know what no one's really made? Little, dangle charms. Make some cute dangle charms, to hang off the spine part down the side. Can make ones with charms and pom-poms. Yeah, that'll be fun. Oh wow, look at this. Isn't this a dainty little trim? I haven't quite seen a trim like this before. How pretty is that? Here's some braided type trim. That's pretty. Little red ribbon. And some more white trim. So gathered. That's pretty. 60s. One little star. It's probably acrylic. You can usually, yeah. We've got a little gold star, red and gold. And this is a bit, oh no, that's the same lace as this one. Oh no, this one is a lot softer. That's unusual. Yeah. And it's slightly off. I don't know if you can tell, this is more ivory, whereas this one is more white. And this is a lot softer, and that's a lot harder. Wow. Yeah, this one seems better quality. The softer one. I always thought the softer the lace, you know, I could be wrong. Here's another pretty old trim. That's why I love savers or any op shops, you know. They sell beautiful old trims. And we have some cream or yellow. Pretty. That's this way. And this. Wow, it's pretty. Really beautiful lace. Very soft. This one. Seems very old. It's been like restitched here with white cotton. It's unusual. So it's almost like someone's repaired it. It's definitely been sewn with the machine. I don't think this is hand stitched. It's a beautiful old trim. Gorgeous. So pretty. It's a shame there's not enough to sell. But I can definitely use that for my crafts. Yeah, so I do have my store on Etsy. It's called Shador Journal Crafts. If you make an order from there, just mention this video and I will give you a little lace pack of some of the laces featured in this video. How's that for you? Yeah. And I do sell a few things on eBay as well. I'm seriously scrapping on eBay. Also, if you want to actually experience having a savers haul in your very own thing, you can actually do that. They're 6 kilogram boxes. I'll put the link below. I sell them both, I think, on my Etsy and my eBay. I'll put the links below. I think they're about 85. They used to be 60, but that was, I think, when they were at 4 kilos. But now that they've gone up to 6 kilos, I've increased the price. So, okay. No, actually, the price increase was actually more for the fees and stuff. Because I never took into account the fees with my, I just remember thinking I wanted 60 for them, but then I thought, hang on, once everything's said and done, I'm not getting 60 because I didn't include the fees and all that stuff. 65, so anyway, I think that's it. Oh, one more thing, sorry. Jeez, I'm talking and yapping a lot. Hold on. Look at this book. How beautiful is this? Flowers. Oh my gosh. Been going for 2 hours. What a long video. If anyone's reached till here, you deserve a little craft pack. Some lace trims. So if you like lace trims, send me a message. Email me at seriouslyscrapping@gmail.com and I will get off a little lace bundle for free. Just send your address in Australia to me you have to be in Australia, and I'll send you a little craft pack. But how cute is this? Yeah. What year is this from? 1983. Yeah. And beautiful, cute little images. Orchid, it tells you about the orchid. Noreen. Narcissus, whatever. Lilium. Beautiful. Nymphophia, red hot polka torch lily. Red hot polka torch lily. Oh, I like those. Known as either Nymphophia or Tritoma. The red hot polka has a whimsical quality rarely found in a flower. Maybe for this reason they are an immense favorite of hummingbirds. The 6 to 8 inches or 15 to 20 centimeters has had a mass of drooping tubular flowers, the flame out from 12 to 14 inches. Gerbers, yes. Wow, that's what I've got, that plant in my backyard. Birds of paradise. Beautiful. Yeah, so I paid $3 for that. And the last thing I will show you is this. Cute little lace. And got, oh, how pretty is that? How beautiful would that look on this? Wow. Beautiful. Really like that. And there's this one. I wonder if these have been hand done or by the machine. Yeah, it must have been by the machine. But it's still cool. They might have been hand done. So pretty. Okay, what is that? Can't believe how long this video is. As I said, if you stuck it out this long, just say thanks for the laces, and send me an email, seriously scrapping, like my name, on the channel at gmail.com.au with your address, as long as you're in Australia, and I'll send you a cute little craft pack with laces. Thank you so much for watching. I am so sorry it was so long.